Welcome back to Coffee Talk, where I take an interesting topic and give it to you in the time that it takes to drink a cup of coffee. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee. Make sure that it is piping hot. Make sure you add a little sugar and some cream. My favorite creamer is French vanilla. And if you don't like coffee, perhaps an herbal tea is more what you do. Make sure that that tea is steeped to perfection. Add a dash of agave or honey if you please. My favorite tea is lavender tea. And if coffee or tea is not what you do, perhaps a nice fruity smoothie is more you. And let's get into today's topic, which is, has Essence Fest lost its way? So, let's get into today's hot topic. This one is a steamer. Now, let me start off by saying that over the last 30 years, I have been to Essence Fest numerous times because it was started as something for Black American women to show Black American culture. But I'm very glad that I didn't go this year because it seems that Essence Fest has lost its way. So let me start off with a little history. For nearly 30 years, the Essence Festival of Culture, formerly Essence Music Festival, was a cornerstone of Black American culture, a celebration of Black women, music, entrepreneurship, and empowerment. Founded in 1995 by Essence Communications, a Black-owned media company, the festival was created to honor the legacy and influences of Black American women. However, in recent years, many African Americans have voiced concerns that the festival has shifted away from its original purpose, with increasing influence from African and Caribbean culture, leading some to say, has Essence Fest been taken over, and is it erasing the Black American women? So let's talk a little bit about the original purpose of Essence Fest. Essence Festival was born from Essence magazine, a publication founded in 1970 by Edward Lewis, Clarence Smith, Cecil Hollingsworth, and Jonathan Blount, four Black men who wanted to create a space for Black women's voices. And when I say Black, I'm talking about foundational Black Americans, those of us who are descendants of slaves. The festival was an extension of that mission, offering panels on financial literacy, health, relationships, and entertainment tailored to Black American women. Performances like legends Aretha Franklin, Mary J. Blige, and Prince solidified its place in Black American culture. So now let's talk about the shift in ownership and influence. A major turning point came in 2005 when Essence Communications was sold to Time Incorporated, a white-owned corporation, and later to Hertz in 2018. And although the magazine and festival remained Black-led in many ways, the corporate ownership led to changes in editorial direction and festival programming. And some critics argue that Essence began to prioritize a more global Black identity, shifting focus away from the specific struggles and culture of Black American women. And I know that many of you who are not foundational Black Americans, FBA, think that we have no culture. But yet and still, everyone takes what we do and appropriates it. And we're standing on business right now and we're saying, stop it. Do you not realize that almost every aspect of American culture is Black culture? We originated it. We originated most of the music here and most of the style, and definitely the best cooking styles. So let me get to what the real issue is. In the last decade, Essence Fest has increasingly featured African and Caribbean artists, panelists, and vendors. While celebrating the diaspora is important, some Black Americans, like myself, who attended feel their unique cultural space has been diluted. Yes, we do. Past lineups were dominated by Black American artists. Recent festivals have heavily featured Afrobeats and Caribbean stars. Discussions on African investment and Caribbean business opportunities has grown, sometimes overshadowing conversations specific to Black American women's issues and vendors. Some Black American business owners have complained about being pushed out in favor of African and Caribbean vendors. The bottom line is Black American women feel erased. Many African American women have taken to social media to express their frustrations. Here's one comment on Twitter. Essence Fest was ours. It was about us, Black American women who grew up with Essence magazine in our mothers' homes. Now it feels like we're being replaced in our own space. And that's Twitter user at Black Girl Magic. And here's a comment that came up on Instagram. I don't have a problem with celebrating the diaspora, but why does it have to come at the expense of Black American culture? Which is the question. Why does it come at our expense? Now, this leads us into the larger discussion about who really controls Black culture. And this debate ties into a broader discussion about cultural ownership, with Essence no longer being Black owned. In 2017, Rich Lou Dennis' Sundial brand bought it, but many argue that even he is of Liberian descent. He's not Black American, and many feel that corporate and diasporic interests are reshaping what was once an unapologetically Black American institution. In my opinion, much of this is our own fault. We keep accepting and allowing everyone to come to the cookout. And everyone, and I mean everyone, maybe not everyone in all of those other countries, but everyone who is not Black American, that's part of the diaspora and on the continent, look down on us, Black Americans. Yet everyone wants to be us, everyone steals our culture. Yet they say we have no culture. At this point, I'm wondering if Essence Fest can return to its roots, because while inclusivity is valuable, many Black American women, like myself, believe that Essence Fest should recenter its original audience, us, Black American women. And I also think that they need to seriously reconsider their CEO, Kenyan born Caroline Wanga, because she clearly is not about Black American women. It feels like she is pushing this diasporic out there. And that's another story. But the festival can celebrate the diaspora without sidelining the very group it was created for. And as Essence Magazine and the festival continue to evolve, the question still remains, will Black American women reclaim their space? Or has Essence Festival permanently shifted away from us? I told y'all this was a steamer. Now I'm about to go and get me another cup of coffee, y'all, and start working on the next steamer video for you guys. In the meantime, and between time, I would love it if you guys would go down to the comment section and give me your thoughts about how Essence Fest has lost its Black American woman influence. And of course, I will love to continue this discussion with you down in those comments. I'm going to leave my resources in the description of this video. And of course, if you are not already subscribed to DC the Purple Diva, what are you waiting for? You need to go ahead and hit that bell, double tap it so that you are notified about all my upcoming videos. Also, I would love it if you follow me on my other social media. You can find me over on TikTok and Instagram as DC the Purple Diva, and check me out on my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.